Hey everybody, welcome to phone call. Oh man, wow. Hey everybody, welcome to FND Pod.
There it is.
Welcome to FND Pod. You might notice something different today.
What's different?
We're down one.
We're down a man.
Cooper Johnson.
Where is said man?
Shall we just go right into song for him?
3,
3, 2.
Happy birthday to you.
Coo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
birthday,
Cooper Johnson.
Dear Cooper Johnson.
Happy
birthday to you and many more. I bet Cooper is making like a birthday candle right now and getting blown out.
Whoa.
Coop's
Yeah.
Coop's blowing out his candles and getting his back blown out right now.
Coop has a tradition of kind of making it a birthday week, so I don't really expect to hear from the boy for several days.
No, he's probably free. I almost said free basing. He's probably base jumping in Cancun into a all-inclusive resort with a Sunday bar.
That's just how you got to do it.
A Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday bar.
If you're not doing something like that, or is it even another year around the sun?
No, it's not, frankly.
Right?
So, Coop, we're sorry you couldn't be here, but we hope wherever you are, you just don't, wherever you are, don't go bungee jumping. It's very dangerous.
Yes, indeed. Do you have any birthday plans? I know yours is not soon, but I mean, you got to be thinking about these things.
Because I'm going to be 30.
Say it. 7. You're going to be 37 this year.
Yeah. Literally, officially late 30s. But I look fucking good, though, so it's fine.
Man, 37.
Hold on, I can't. I think my cat's at the door. Hold on. Or wait, is that the... Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's actually the, I should have shut this window. Okay. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay. No. Should we start over?
Is your mic even correct?
Yeah, it is. It's probably the mic. Yeah, it is.
Okay. It sounds to me like it's your MacBook mic, what I'm hearing, but it might not be the one that's recording to audition. I don't know.
I'm not even want to touch any settings right now, but we're good. Don't worry. So what, dude? I don't even know what to do. I feel like
I know I'm lost without him.
And you and I did this for quite a while without him.
We had a good thing going with phone calls, but towards the end, it was like you almost become tapped out. You're like, what do we even talk about anymore? I feel like I know you so well
that there's nothing to even like. What is there to learn about each other even?
Tell me something that I have no idea about you.
I wanted to do karate this year. I was seriously about to sign up. That was for
real?
There's a dojo around the corner from my house, and I had seriously considered it, but then God had other plans. He didn't want me to become that strong this year. So
that's fair. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a real thing. Okay.
I have an interest in learning a martial art. Sure. I want to, because these guys, they go on these podcasts and they're always doing martial arts. And I feel like that's one of the cornerstones of becoming a multi-billionaire, Aaron. You got to learn how to be able to kill a person, a human being.
Yeah. No doubt.
And I want to be one of those
You have to grapple in the ring, but also outside of it.
Yeah.
There's a business grappling, and then there's a grappling, actual physical primal grappling.
Yeah, dude, you got to put those P&L sheets in an arm bar. Show no mercy.
Get these numbers out.
Yeah. So like, I have an interest in learning some type of fighting
for your
style.
Birthday, maybe take a martial arts class. Maybe go get yourself a martial art for your birthday.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to. I feel like going going back to class, like learning, just going into a classroom setting again and learning something could be fun. I feel like I have an interest in biology and chemistry, things of the natural order.
Isn't it funny how when we were younger, it was like you wanted to do anything but be in class, and then as we got older, like I felt compelled to. I'm like, I might just join a community college, like just
There's great
take
classes.
some classes.
Yeah, take a class. Go to night school.
There's some prestigious universities that offer classes that like just online that you can take like for free. They just put their whole course up. I don't think you would actually get like credit there unless you pay the tuition, but that's like intriguing to me just to go on and
Yeah.
What
if I went back to film school?
You probably should.
Okay.
Because, dude, you don't even get mise en scène.
Yeah, of course. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It means it's mise en scène is it's French for missing scenes, and it's an editing term, and it's like you're looking at the film and you go, what's missing here? We're mise en scenes. And it's a part of the rewriting process.
Oh man.
Okay, if you were gonna go first, okay, 2 questions for you.
Yeah, hit me.
One, tell me something about. I redirect the first question back at you. Tell me something about yourself I'm unaware of. And second one, if it leads to it, if you were to take a class, what would you take?
I'll start off with the first one.
Haircutting school?
I'll start off actually with the first one because I think it would lead me to the second one.
Okay.
I think I would take like some kind of world history. Do like a deep dive into a culture that I know so little about.
What's your favorite period of history? Oh, you would learn about another people.
Yeah, I mean, just anything, honestly. I did Latin in school because somebody told me that it was like the easiest foreign language course that our high school offered. Turns out I just suck at all. I think foreign language classes in general, I did really poorly at because I didn't really take them seriously. But Latin was fascinating to me. And just ancient Greek literature and, that culture is always fascinating. So something like
I got a big book of mythology right here.
Oh, yeah?
For you.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you want me to...
Well, can you please sample for me?
Sure, yeah. Let's go to a lot of it's sexual assault, frankly.
Yeah, cool. Just a little light reading.
The sea monster Perseus continuing in his flight, arriving at the country of the Ethiopians, of which Cepheus was king. Cassiopeia, his Caspio, keyboard, his queen. Proud of her beauty. This is boring. You don't want to listen to this.
And you read that for fun.
I have it sitting here so when someone comes in, I can quickly put my phone down and then
That's good.
flip.
Oh yeah.
And I should have my.
I should clarify. I don't want to learn. I don't want to actually do any of the work. I just want when I'm taking these classes on ancient Greece, like I just want to be looked at by other people and be like, oh my gosh, like he's doing.
Yeah.
What is he doing? He's studying.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
And then to answer your other question, maybe something that you didn't know about me. I have always had an interest in teaching, and in another life, perhaps maybe would have wanted to teach something. Like probably at the college.
Interactive media.
Probably at the collegiate level. No. I mean, you know what? It would be fun to do a film class. When we were at Columbia, I do remember thinking like, man, all these like some of our professors. There was one I took in particular. He must have been 25 years old, and I remember thinking like, this young dude, like he just watches movies all day. He was like an encyclopedia of cinema knowledge, and he just
was this the zombie horror class?
No, well that class was dope. I did do an undead cinema class that was like vampires, zombies. That was actually excellent. But the one that I'm talking about, I forget what he taught, But yeah, he was just a young dude, and there was like nothing you could ask him that he wouldn't know about any decade of cinema. It was kind of crazy. And I remember thinking, I could do that. I could watch
So
a
he
bunch
was
of
a
movies.
nerd.
And he was a movie nerd.
Yeah. And today he would have a Letterboxd. He wouldn't even go into.
That's all.
He wouldn't teach. He would just have his Letterboxd.
I think that's all you do when you go to Columbia to apply to be a teacher. They just show us your Letterboxd. Show us your what. And they don't even say show us the app. Just tell us your top 4. What's your favorite 4?
I don't even use that app. I feel like everyone. I didn't realize.
What?
I don't use it, and I feel like people
Are you even in film?
are always talking about it. People take it seriously.
You
I
know
suppose.
about the top 4. I've been telling you about this for a while.
Did we wait? Hold on. Did we release the sketch with my grandma doing the top 4?
No. Oh, that's
didn't?
right. I forgot that you put that. Did you ever finish it?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh yeah. Oh man, you got to.
I gotta post it.
Short. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I'll post it after this. Okay. Or I'll post it tomorrow.
Why
maybe.
don't you use it? What do you got against Letterboxd? Somebody
just
called me
never-
out in the previous episode. They were like, "Drop your handle," and I did.
I just don't. It's just another. I just don't care to. I have no interest.
Okay.
I suppose because you said you use it to like list films you want to see. I don't know, dude. It's just like another.
I like to log what I've seen and what I want to see. It's like a nice watch list.
You know why? Because I feel like people were using it. People were talking about. People would leave like well thought out reviews. I just don't. I feel like I don't. There are people way smarter than me.
Oh, like when you read a review for a film, you're like, "Oh, damn, I didn't think any of this because I'm a goddamn idiot."
Yeah, I don't need to. I don't need my review out there. It doesn't matter.
Well, you
I
don't
get
have
nothing
to
out of it.
review movies.
But that's kind of the point, right?
No, I don't even rate movies. Most people like will rate them or like them when they watch them. Like I don't even do that. I just use it to track and see what other people are watching and you can put your
I just think
in your
I don't
profile.
have pithy little witty comments to add right now, okay?
The one
so
thing
I'm not even going to get on
The
it.
one thing that I don't love is that the review section has become like kind of it's like memes in itself. Like oftentimes you're looking for like, oh, I want a really solid review on this. Like, oh, what are your honest thoughts? And the top rated ones, like all the way at the top, are just like one line, like little quippy one line jokes. And I'm like, that's no.
Speaking of memes, we got to make sure that Grundy is a memeable movie.
Complete memes.
We should be going through the script and going, okay, this is that's a meme.
Oh man, so there's so much meme potential.
That's the only way. That's how your movie gets noticed.
Yep.
That's word of mouth.
Yep.
PR. It's having a memorable, memeable film.
And as we joke about this, somebody somewhere, maybe many people, are having this conversation for real.
What do you mean?
I'm saying as we're joking about this, there are
I'm not joking.
No, yes, you are.
I'm not joking.
Yes, you are.
What are you talking about? We need to make sure there are moments in Grundy that can be memed, okay?
I don't even know what that means. Number one, you're making me sick. Because now I can't tell, because now you're doing this thing where you're like, I'm not joking, but you're joking.
I'm not, dude.
What are you even talking about? You want to go through the movie and what? Try to figure out your own memes for your own material?
I'm just saying we gotta make sure that there's like
rewrite the story so that it can be memed?
No. I'm just saying as we're filming it, we just gotta make sure there's like 3 or 4 good templates in there.
No.
Okay.
I'll fire you right now.
If you don't want to, if you're trying to drive this film into the ground.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you just went there for real.
Listen, Aaron, the truth is, you want to know the truth of the matter?
Oh, please hit me. Please drop a truth bomb.
I'm actually not kidding, but it's like not like we can't do it. Someone else has to do it.
That's
something
what
we're
I'm saying. Of course, you don't. Yeah, it's gonna be inevitable. I'm not saying
I'm not gonna be sitting there behind the camera going like.
No, because that's exactly what you just said.
I know it is.
That's why I pointed it out. I'm not saying this movie is not going to be memeable. I'm saying I don't want any part of it. You release something and just let the world do its thing.
Well, I'll seed 1 or 2 out there. You won't know about it. Don't worry. Yeah. Seed me and breed me. Okay, so you want to be a teacher when this crap's out. I'm gonna be a martial artist. It's gonna be great. We're gonna live whole new lives. You know,
It's good to have that backup plan.
it's good to have a contingency.
To be like, yo, man, if shit hits the fan, which right now,
But dude, not if you want to think and grow rich. Okay.
Napoleon Hill.
You thought it was a Napoleon Dynamite.
What's he got to say on the matter?
It's essentially like just believe. Just if you can dream it, you can do it.
Think and Grow Rich.
It's just a book about the book was published.
Yeah, when's it from?
This book was published. Hold on, give me. When was this? 2005? No, it must have been earlier.
So can I mention that both books that you've had sound like absolute sleepers?
2003.
Like
It's just about
both.
It's essentially manifesting what you want.
Manifest it.
Yeah, dude.
If
Anyway.
you can dream it, you can do it.
That's
That's the spirit.
what's the line?
Saving Silverman.
All you have to do is dream. Then you just got to turn it into reality.
Turn into reality. Yeah, so that's my backup plan
Okay.
because things are looking a little shaky right now. As we
That's
record
great.
this, it is March 21st. The market is I don't know, what apt way would you put it? Taking a big dump?
Yeah. Isn't it also today the first day of spring?
Yes.
Hey.
First or second, was it today or yesterday? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Rebirth. We're in,
Wow, new.
Technically, this was the new year, but this used to be the new year, the first day.
Really?
Spring, yeah, because it's
When?
like before the Roman Gregorian whatever
Oh, I didn't know
Gorgonzola
that.
calendar.
They use spring to.
Yeah, it was and I think that's actually why April Fool's Day is. Or wait, maybe there's something about April Fool's Day being like people who used to believe April Fool's Day has something to do with people who used to celebrate that as the first, but they were wrong because there was a new day, and it's like, oh, you're a fool. We're not celebrating that as the first day of the year anymore. It's this day now.
I have no.
Look,
I had
it's
no
all
idea.
it's all in here. It's all
that
in
big
here,
book.
somewhere in there.
Well, yeah, things are new. Have you? Well, you're in LA. What am I saying? The weather's always the freaking same. Well, here we got little buds. There's little sprouts shooting out of the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's little tiny reminders that winter will be over soon, which is nice.
Did they do the groundhog thing? That's back in
Puxtawani Phil, right? He came out and
Bill Paxton Phil.
and he saw. Wait, I think he saw his shadow, which whatever one led him to think that there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Wow.
It's such a funny tradition.
Fascinating.
Like, I love that people take it super seriously and everybody dresses up for it. But
I didn't dress up for it.
Well, no, I mean like the people there. Have you seen them getting him out and
No.
if the sun's out, then you already know the answer, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's a magic shadow that may or may not appear in the sunlight.
Oh.
Or maybe it has something to do with his reaction to his shadow. It's like maybe he sees his shadow, but he's not frightened by it.
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's just if he sees it or not.
How do they know what he's experiencing internally?
That's a great question. That's a question for Phil.
We could hook up little electrodes to him.
Let's really get in the mind of this groundhog.
Puxat-
Let's really. Oh shit!
Pixatani
I tipped my
Phil.
camera.
I had half of mine too before we began. I didn't have the time though to go on ChatGPT and say, please write me a script for a podcast with two hosts about cultural events and non sequiturs. And I was just gonna have us read it.
Do you think it would kick out a whole script?
And in fact, actually, what's funny is I would have included a meta element too where we mention it. So you and I could be reading a script right now and people wouldn't know. Think about that. Imagine everything we're saying was pre-scripted.
When it gets to
Include
the
an
point,
argument.
when it gets to the point where AI is good enough, because they're dealing with like that with like actors and VO artists and stuff right now, where a lot of the like these studios want to use like AI artists instead
Yeah.
and pay them. Well, you wouldn't pay them at all. But when it gets to the point when you can't distinguish, because it probably will. I mean, it's close. But when it gets to the point when you really can't distinguish if something is AI or not, do you think people will like shun it when you learn that it is? Like if you'll be watching something and you'll be fooled, and afterwards you'll learn like, hey, that was AI. Did you know that was like all AI? Like, are people going to be fucking pissed?
Do you remember that show Burn Notice?
Yes.
You remember how it was on for like a very long time?
Yeah.
And we never watched it?
Yeah.
You're thinking, who's watching this show?
Yeah.
That entire population does not give a shit if it's AI or not. And they're out there. And if they can keep that show running for such a long time, nobody cares, dude.
There was a whole sketch.
Nobody gives it. There's a whole...
You just stole a SNL sketch.
Did I?
Yeah, I think there was a sketch that somebody did that was like, what is Burn Notice? And
what is Burn Notice? Yeah, that was on the... Yeah.
Just tell me anything about the show at all. And they were just like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. No, I don't doubt that there's going to be people that adopt it and are just like, yeah, who cares?
The entire Dick Wolf universe, Chicago Fire, Chicago Crime Unit, whatever, Chicago.
Dude, that's
Cat
a lot of art. That's a
Rescue.
lot of artists that you're throwing under the bus right now.
I'm just
Those
saying,
are real people
with real jobs, and that's great. And hey, Aaron, do you watch any of those shows?
No.
No, so
well, who cares?
Don't
who cares that I don't watch it? Wait,
but what I'm saying is, my point is that entire viewership, they don't give a shit if it's AI or not. If it can be indiscernible, they will not care.
How are you lumping? There's two separate things. I'm in agreement with you that there will be people that feel that way, but what you're saying is the exact audience that watches Burn Notice, just because it's not us, won't care that it's AI? Or you're just making the point that there is an audience for everything out there?
I'm kind of just saying, it's kind of like, I guess I'm just generalizing boomers.
Oh, okay.
In a way, I guess, yeah. I think that's really what I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel like younger generations who are probably younger generations who feel more strongly about their passions and are more like closely connected to them, like as they're kind of like developing them, probably like feel strongly about, hey, I don't want AI to take this thing that I love. Or maybe boomers don't care as much. I guess I agree with you there, maybe. Yeah. But it's funny, I go through LinkedIn and I see sometimes people will post like an AI video and they'll be like, Disney spent $200 million on this movie. I just spent nothing at all, only 10 minutes, and I made a shot that looks just as good as Disney. And most people get flamed for it, and they're just like, people are going off. But,
what's the criticism? Like, hey, this is taking jobs, or like, hey, that's actually not that good?
Kind of both. And also fails to include, a lot of people are pointing out like, oh, cool, you made that in your basement in 5 minutes. Like, you're not accounting for, revisions, studio notes, like there's so many things that go into actual costs. Like, are you paying yourself to prompt or do whatever you're doing? It's not just going to be like free. And also, yeah, it just kind of looks shitty.
Well, I mean, the viewership for that kind of thing, I mean, there's lots of, I don't know, viewership is fractured. I mean, how many, I'm actually curious how many people would just watch stuff on YouTube and don't watch, like, streaming services. Because there could be, same person who made that AI clip could make a whole film and put it on YouTube, and like, there'd be a whole bunch of people who go, this is sick.
Yeah. Isn't it, like, how do you view AI art, like in the distant future when there might be like categories of it where that's all people watch? Do you view that as like junk food? Like, I'm just trying to visualize, because I know some people would be okay with it. I just can't get over the fact that like you could be okay with all the art you consume is just AI. That's just such a strange thing to me. Like, oh
I mean,
yeah, dude, AI music, I like AI films. Like, and I'm not saying that there aren't like creative people behind them that's maybe like tinkering and crafting, but like I'm visualizing maybe a more distant future in which literally there's no humans. There's just like an algorithm and it's just using perceptions, like based on like real-time data of like what people might like and formulating new things, whether it be like games or shows or music, and it's just pumping it out and people are just gobbling it up. So like as little human creation involved as possible. Isn't that seem weird?
It's definitely seems weird to us, and we're biased because we want to be in the driver's seat of those things. We want to,
Well, isn't that the point of art though?
What's the point?
Well, the point of art is like reflecting the human experience. Like I'm just saying
Right.
that if you
Yeah,
remove the human element from it, then what is
Right.
it that what?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Dopamine
No, it's stupid.
rush or something.
It's stupid dog shit, bullshit, garbage, vomit. I don't want it. But humans 50 years from now, like the generation, kids born today, by the time they reach our age, maybe they have a whole different feeling about it. Because there's a whole different. Again, we're. Yeah, it should reflect. I like the idea that a human being, like a human brain, has to have some part of putting the pieces together, but someone will just say, well, I typed out the prompt. I typed it.
That's what I'm saying, though, is we're going to get to, and all these people that also are like AI enthusiasts, which is so funny to me, they're thinking like the computers aren't just going to be able to come up with their own prompts. Like ChatGPT already does that. Like if you think that the world with you involved in AI involves you, like, well, they're going to need me. Like somebody's going to need to type in the thing. Like, no, dude, you're going to be gone too. Like that's the whole end game of this.
What are we
right?
doing at that point?
That's what I'm saying is like the end game for this is that stuff is going to be created. It probably already is. It's going to just generate. We're just going to live in a world of constant, endless generations just because.
And so you're sitting, imagine this, you're a grandfather and you're sitting in the living room with your grandchildren and what do? They pick up the remote and they go, oh, I'm trying to think of like a clever name for the AI bot. I was just going to call it Steven because I don't have a better name for it. Steven, make us a show where we're the stars and it's about, we're on a boat and it crashes on an island and we're stuck there. We're stuck on the island and we're trying to get off. And we do 5 seasons of it and we never get off this island. And you'll go, that's Gilligan's Island. And they'll go, shut up, Grandpa. No, this is our own show. And then the TV spits out a whole show for them to watch.
Called Steven's Island.
Called Steven's Island. You think that's what it'll be?
Yeah, but I think in an even more nightmarish scenario, you're not even putting it in like that. You're not even giving Steven the
What do you
prompt.
just sigh into the microphone and you just tell your inner state?
Literally, you're not giving it any input at all. It's probably just accumulating your data from your pictures that you're taking with your friends or the other shows that you watch, and then you go into your little app, and then it's like, oh, what's this? Bloop. And then it's just a whole show of you and just whatever.
It will have
It
scraped.
just exists.
You're saying, hold on, wait. You're saying it will have scraped your data from your social media imprint that week, and it'll make a show based on like what it can assume inferences it can draw from your life based on what you put into on a connected social media platform.
Sure.
That's sick, dude. That's cool. I want that now.
Okay. Well, you're gonna.
And I
get
want
it.
my own life reflected back. It can go, hey, listen, my own life reflected back in me, and it can look at and I can learn things along the way.
You won't even. We might even get to the place where you don't even need to live your own pathetic life because you can have every iteration of it generated for you. Vin, what beautiful thing is that?
Oh, like the multiverse. We can actually look into the vagina of existence.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here's every path that I could have. Oh, here's me as a martial artist. Look at that! Wow.
I was just in. I remember I texted you the other day. I was in a location where they shot the bagel scene and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. Was it purely a just a set?
It was, they built the space out. Like, it was just a big event hall. It used to be a church, and now it's just an event hall attached to like this really nice restaurant. But it was big enough that they built it out into the. Anyway, it seemed appropriate to mention now.
It was a cool scene.
Subscribe to our Patreon and you can see a picture. Just kidding, there isn't a Patreon for this.
Gotcha.
But if we started one, would you donate to it and the film as well?
Tell us. Oh, hey, the film, by the way, we're making Meat Man, which is a horror comedy, and there's 7 days left. Oh, when you listen to this, there's probably only going to be a couple days left.
And we're not using AI to do any of it.
Nope. All from human brains. Go support human brain creation.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about something else now.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up with a more chipper topic.
Oh, yeah, you got to go.
Dude, you think I want to be doing this with you all night? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
It's Friday, dude.
I have to
what are you
watch
doing?
Severance tonight.
I haven't seen any of the new show. I haven't seen any of it.
That's good.
Any of the new season.
Definitely.
Can I have your Hulu account?
It's you can. I don't think you're gonna find Severance on there.
Oh, because it's Apple. Can I have your Apple TV account?
No, you can have my Hulu though.
Can I have your Apple TV account?
No.
Okay. Coop, wish you could have been here, man. I'm thinking I just can only. Oh, dude, if we had AI, we could have fucking AI Cooper in here.
Actually,
we could have trained a model on Cooper, and he could have been here.
And people will do that. It will become a thing. I think it's already a thing that you feed an AI your text from loved ones that have passed away, and then they can be like they never left you.
How do you? That's. I don't know. I feel like.
You feel like that's dope.
Well, I haven't lost anyone so close that maybe I would want that.
Would you get one of me if I passed?
Only if I can somehow make a profit with it. If I can do the podcast with it,
For sure.
and then put ads on it.
Yo, bro, you hear it from me for right now. You got my permission.
Thank you so much,
like,
man.
seriously, like milk my likeness for like as much as you can. I don't think there's probably much to milk, but milk it dry, dude. Dry as a husk.
We're gonna get all your Letterboxd in reviews. Start reviewing now, so we have more data to scrape.
Right. Oh,
start a blog. Start a blog.
Oh.
Start a diary, a journal. Start journaling every day, Aaron. So
Maybe
it has your memories.
I should just do voice memo like my whole day. I should just monologue.
Yes.
So that way you know my train of thought. You have my voice.
Have it upload to Google Drive.
Oh, yeah.
We'll train the model.
Think of how much more accurate it's going to be just because we've done this podcast.
Oh, yeah. We have like 50 episodes
info.
55 episodes.
Just hours
now.
and hours of us going out there and... Oh. I already hate it.
Yeah, the AI version would be way more optimistic than you are.
Probably.
Such a wet fucking blanket.
Yeah.
It'd be way more fun to talk to.
Probably. Sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm sorry. That's whack.
It's cool.
When I go, if you're still around and you need me, a virtual clone of me, you can do it, but I want a Creole accent.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's like
a must. That's like in the contract.
Yeah.
Must be Louisiana Vin.
If that's not included, it's a non-starter.
Okay. Do you want me to rewrite any tamper with your backstory? Like we didn't grow up together?
Yeah, I want to be from Louisiana.
Okay, so maybe we could write it so we met at film school, but your whole upbringing was down on the bayou.
Yeah, dude, I was catching crawfish. I was maybe my dad lost his foot, like an alligator ate my dad's foot.
Yep.
And that's why I love Happy Gilmore because I was like that. Yeah. Okay. I like that film so much. And so we bonded over Happy Madison films.
That's a cool alternative. That's a cool idea too, that you can have different versions of your friends. So you can kind of in the future you can be like, man, I miss Vin, but man, he was kind of a fucking douche. So we're just gonna usually I'm just tweaking.
Yeah.
I'm just tweaking your algorithm a little bit to make you even cooler. Because sometimes I want to do that with you right now, but I realize you're a human being. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't, we can't pull out CRISPR on you right now. But if I can.
Yeah, CRISPR my genes at 37 years old. Dude, I mean that's Captain America, right?
The perfect.
Throw me in the crisper pod, dude. Crisp me up a little bit.
Come on.
Get me a little crispy around the edges.
I would like to be crispy. There's some things that I'm not like digging about myself.
Yeah, you got some work to. I mean, I feel like you're receding a little bit. It's getting thin. It's thinning up here.
Well, all right, dude. Like, I mean,
fill that out a little bit.
Thinking physical, but
What do you mean?
just like like my emotional state.
Like less of a hypochondriac?
Oh, sure. Yeah, there's a start.
Yeah. I would be. I would hope I would want to. Oh, I wonder if you could. I wonder if you could give yourself a gene so you could be like, some people are mediums. They have they kind of have a connection to the like dead stuff. Yeah. I think I might want that.
I think that's just acting really, really good.
But I believe some people actually have a sort of a tether to it.
Do you? Interesting.
I do, yeah. I think some people actually have like more of the veil is thinner for some people.
Yeah, cool. Veil.
And it must be a genetic thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, that makes total sense.
Yeah. You don't believe it at all, do you?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't say it's on a genetic level because that's kind of goofy, but.
Well, it could be.
You're right. I have no idea.
Dude, we're going to have to compete with Elon's kids, okay? I'm sure whatever CRISPR gene he gave them, they're going to age twice as fast, but they're going to age to 25 twice as fast, but when they get there, they go into like it slows down.
Yeah. And then to like they're almost like not aging at all.
Right.
Almost reach like a neutral age process.
They
where
plateau
you're just,
around
you
there.
kind of like just prolong. You're in
It kind of reminds me of. Oh, sorry, what?
Nothing.
Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah.
There's this book called there's like a lineage called the Horus Heresy, and it's about this guy Horus. I think it's Horus, or is that the main son? There's the grand overlord of mankind, and he has 12 sons, and this 12 sons there's like legions beneath them.
Okay.
They're the Primarchs. The 12 sons are the Primarchs, but essentially they're CRISPR humans. And they're sick. And I think that's what Elon is trying to make, because he's got 13 now, right?
Yeah, I think he's probably just has like a breeding fetish.
Yeah, he's got something weird going on, but I think he might be trying to do a Warhammer 40,000 thing.
Did he alter any of his kids' DNA?
Didn't they?
I thought you were joking. I have no.
No, didn't he actually CRISPR his kids?
I don't even know that that's a thing yet.
Legal?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm not making it up.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be ironic. I think that's real.
Yeah, no, I know it's like an emerging tech, but that would be news to me if
he's definitely got access to it. Right? He's gotta.
Billionaires, right?
Yeah.
Well.
All right, we said tight 30. We're going a little over.
All right, I gotta watch Severance, man. It's the finale.
Yeah. I don't want to keep you from.
Why don't you plow through the first or the second season tonight?
Give me your Apple TV account.
I don't. I gotta go.
All right. Do you want to sign us off?
Hey, everybody! Thank you for listening to phone. Let me take that again.
Okay.
Sorry, dude. 50 episodes. It's like wired in my brain.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening to FND Pod. Cooper, we missed you. We hope you're living it up in Cancun. We hope that skydive into the all-inclusive was really worth it. And we hope you don't get any Zuma's revenge while you're down there. But if you do, just remember, we're thinking of you.
Drink lots of water.
We love everybody, and we'll see you next week on F&D Pod. Bye.
Bye.